Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to take a minute to explain to you what was going to be included in your new March Grab and Go kit. So this month we're focusing on needle felting. So outside the library door, you're going to notice the box with the Grab and Go kit symbol on it. And inside of it, you're going to see a bag like this. So just grab a bag, and then next to it, we're going to have a stack of all these really kind of great, colorful felt pieces. So if you take a one bag and one felt piece, then that will get you on your way for your felting project. So a couple of the things, you're welcome to look through it and get the color that you like out of the pile here. There's going to be a few of them that you'll notice kind of have this, one side is pretty shiny, which you're definitely welcome to grab. It's still going to work, but when you felt, you're going to want to flip it over to the other side and actually use this surface to do the felting on. It won't work as well on this side. So just keep that in mind. So when you grab it, you'll grab, again, one of these in the kit here. And to explain what's inside your kit, so just like in all our other kits, we have this great little instruction code. This QR code is going to take you directly to our YouTube playlist. So on that, it's going to have a lot of really great instructional videos that's going to walk you through how to use your needle, how to use the felt, and then how to go about making any kind of design you want to on your flat piece of felt here. And then our Pinterest code is just going to bring you to additional ideas, additional instructions, maybe give you some ideas on how to get going with things. So that's the first thing inside of there. Then you're going to notice that each kit is going to have 3 different colors of felt to it. So it might not seem like quite a lot, but felt actually goes a really, really long way. So the one thing you're going to want to do, instead of trying to just pull it apart like this, felt's actually really pretty strong. So the softer you go and you kind of let it just naturally pull itself apart, the more gentle you are with it, the easier it is to pull apart. So instead of trying to rip it apart like this, just start piecing it apart like this. And you will notice, and the videos will all explain it to you as well, that a little bit of felt will go a long ways. Felting does take a lot of time and a lot of patience, and so it actually is better to start with something very small and then build onto it, as opposed to taking like a big ball and trying to make something out of that, because that will take a long time to form anything out of a big piece of felt. So you'll have your 3 pieces of felt, your flat piece right here, and then the last thing inside your kit that you're just going to want to be a little extra careful when you pull out is you're going to notice that we have taped a felting needle to a piece of paper. And this is going to be what you use to help this felt stick to this flat piece here. Couple of things that you're going to want to be very careful about. What's not included in your kit, which we usually use at the library here, is something soft and cushy like this to go underneath your felting pad to do the felting on. That can be anything. It can be a towel. It can be anything that's a little bit softer and thicker. The point of that being is that your needle is pretty sensitive, and if you just start felting on top of a hard surface, you're probably going to break your needle pretty easily. So anything soft that allows it to sit up and off the hard surface will really end up being a lot better for you in the long run. So that's the only thing that's not included, but anything that you have similar to this around your house will work just fine. The other thing to know about the needle is that it can be pretty sharp. So the tip of it is very, very sharp, and it's hard to see, but you'll be able to notice when you look at your own needle. There's various ridges throughout that, and the ridges inside that needle are actually what helps catch the fibers here and intertwine the fibers with this onto the flat piece that you have. And those can be sharp as well. So it's really going to be easy to accidentally poke your finger with it. So you're just going to want to make sure that when you're felting, you take your time, you go slow, and you're just aware of where your fingers are placed into where your other needle is actually going down. So a lot of the instructional videos go over that every single time, so you're going to hear that a lot, but that's just because it's really important. So that way you avoid hurting your other hand. That way you avoid breaking the needle on a hard surface. So that's something to keep in mind as well. The last thing I wanted to point out is you'll see in a lot of the different videos, different options about what to do with this blank thing here. So with the felt that you have a lot of different options. You can just start making any kind of design that you want to on this just by putting random pieces all over, if that's what you feel like doing. You also have the ability, this will easily, with any kind of marker, especially like a Sharpie, you could actually draw out a design if you wanted to draw out a design. If you don't want the lines to show through, I would recommend using a pencil and just doing really faint lines. But you'll see a lot of the videos there that show you how to even go about doing that. So again, it's really easy to just completely go freeform and do whatever you want to on it. You can also draw on this and do something very specific with it. And if at the end of the day you decide you don't want to use this surface to put your felt on, you can make an entire 3D object with the felt that you have here. The only thing I want to just make sure you're really aware of is that 3D objects will take more time and you'll have to be more patient with them than you are with this 2D form here. So that's why we've included this sheet of paper. Because to get something that is very smooth and has a kind of a tight shape to it, that takes a long time with your felting needle to accomplish. But it can be done really easily. There's lots of great ideas on the internet. There's lots of great ideas on YouTube and on Pinterest. And then you can also be as creative as you want to and create whatever you want to out of the felt that you have. But you do have quite a bit of felt to work with. So hopefully that's a good start for you guys to get going. Check out all the other videos that are on the playlist. They're all really, really great. They walk you through it really closely, explain different things and different techniques, how to hold the needle properly, and then how to make a good landscape. And then again, feel free to explore on Pinterest and the internet to come up with any other design that you guys want to use to make your felting landscape. So I hope you guys have fun and enjoy the process, and we'll see you again next time.